Good evening. Welcome to the Dominican Republic Breaking News. I'm your host, Cerise Fairfax. Tonight we'll speak about a prison break. We will also be speaking about a terrorist designation. Amazon has touched down and it is operational. We'll discuss that update. We will also discuss tonight a health initiative expansion and border technology advancement. We will speak about an inspiring rescue story. Thank you so much for joining. Let's get into the news today. The Dominican Republic government takes decisive action against organized crime. Just 4 days ago, the executive branch issued Decree 500-25, officially designating the armed group known as Cartel de las Soles as a terrorist organization. The unprecedented move authorizes state intelligence and security agencies to implement comprehensive measures to prevent and combat activities of this dangerous criminal network. The designation marks a significant escalation in the government's fight against transnational organized crime and represents the strongest legal framework available to Dominican authorities. Security experts indicate that this classification will enable enhanced surveillance capabilities, asset seizure operations, and coordinated international law enforcement efforts to dismantle the organization's operations within Dominican territory. The Cartel de los Soles has been linked to various criminal activities across the region, and this formal terrorist designation positions the Dominican Republic at the forefront of Caribbean nations taking aggressive legal action against sophisticated criminal organizations that threaten regional stability and security. In economic development news, the Amazon Caribbean distribution hub continues to solidify the Dominican Republic's position as a regional logistics powerhouse. Following the historic first cargo flight earlier this week, Customs Director Eduardo Jajo Sanz Lovaton reports that operations are proceeding smoothly as the facility establishes its role as the e-commerce giant strategic Caribbean gateway. The transformative impact on the Dominican economy, with preliminary data showing increased interest from other multinational corporations seeking to establish similar regional operations. The hub's successful launch has validated the government's long-term vision of positioning the country as the premier logistics destination in the Americas. In judicial news, significant developments continue in the Villa Gonzalez sexual assault case that has captured national attention. The recent arrest of 4 additional suspects has brought the total number of individuals in custody to 6. Following an intensive manhunt that concluded successfully last weekend when authorities captured the remaining fugitives. The case involving 21-year-old Genesis Pina, which originally occurred in March, was later exposed through social media video evidence and has prompted the strongest possible response from government leadership. President Luis Abinader's categorical condemnation of the perpetrators as savage and cowards underscores the administration's unwavering commitment to prosecuting gender-based violence to the fullest extent of the law. Forensic evidence continues to support the victim's testimony that she was drugged during the assault. And legal experts indicate that the comprehensive evidence collection will strengthen the prosecution's case. The incident has also renewed national discussions about women's safety and the importance of supporting survivors of sexual violence through comprehensive victim services and advocacy programs. There has been a prison escape from the Center for Corrections and Rehabilitation El Pinito in La Vega. Miguelito Rodriguez, known by the alias El Doro, successfully broke through 2 prison bars to escape from the facility where he was serving a 30-year sentence. La Vega prosecutor Aura Luz Garcia has mobilized comprehensive search operations in coordination with DIC RIM agents, deploying resources throughout the region to locate and recapture the escaped prisoner. The incident has raised serious questions about prison infrastructure security and the adequacy of current containment systems at the facility. Authorities are treating this escape as a high priority public safety matter and continue to urge citizens to report any information that could assist in the recapture operation while advising the public to avoid direct contact with the fugitive. Public health authorities are intensifying their comprehensive approach to dengue prevention as the Let's Beat Dengue campaign enters a critical phase. Health officials report that the initiative has expanded to include enhanced door-to-door inspection programs, community education outreach, and sophisticated mosquito control measures across all 32 provinces of the Dominican Republic. Educational materials are being distributed in both Spanish and Haitian Creole to ensure maximum community reach and effectiveness, reflecting the campaign's commitment to protecting all residents regardless of linguistic background. The initiative represents a proactive approach to vector-borne disease prevention as the Caribbean region continues to face ongoing challenges with dengue outbreaks affecting multiple countries. Border security modernization continues with the ongoing evaluation of the pilot facial recognition system deployed by the Dominican-Haiti border. Immigration officials report that the advanced biometric technology is undergoing comprehensive testing to assess its effectiveness in streamlining legitimate travel while enhancing security protocols at key crossing points. The sophisticated system represents a significant investment in border management infrastructure as the Dominican government works to modernize its immigration and security capabilities. Border officials indicate that the pilot program's performance data will determine potential expansion to additional crossing points along the 376-kilometer border. This technological upgrade occurs amid continuing regional discussions about migration, security, and bilateral relations between the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Government officials emphasize that the system is designed to improve both security effectiveness and processing efficiency while maintaining humanitarian considerations for legitimate travelers and asylum seekers. Global developments continue to create potential ripple effects for the Dominican economy as the Russia-China strategic partnership deepens with the recent signing of 22 major cooperation agreements in Beijing. Economic analysts warn that these far-reaching agreements covering nuclear energy, oil and gas, agriculture, and technology sectors could have significant implications for Dominican consumers and businesses. Energy market specialists project that China's increased access to Russian petroleum resources could tighten global supply chains. potentially driving up fuel costs that would directly impact Dominican households through higher gasoline prices and electricity bills. Given that the Dominican Republic imports virtually all of its petroleum products, these global market shifts could create substantial economic pressure for consumers. Currency market analysts suggest that if Beijing and Moscow expand their use of alternative currencies for international trade, the peso-dollar exchange rate could face additional volatility, affecting food prices for everything from imported food products to construction materials essential for the country's ongoing development projects. The Dominican Republic's tourism sector continues its robust expansion with multiple high-profile developments enhancing the country's competitive position in the Caribbean market. The recently completed Club Med Punta Cana transformation showcases elevated design standards and innovative amenities that are attracting international attention from luxury travelers. Infrastructure investments are also paying dividends, with the recent completion of the 96 million peso road reconstruction project in Sosua demonstrating the government's commitment to enhancing visitor accessibility and experience in key tourist destinations. Tourism Minister David Collado's direct oversight of these infrastructure improvements underscores their strategic importance to the sector's continued growth. We conclude tonight's broadcast with an extraordinary tale of survival and resilience from Dajabon, where a local fisherman has returned safely to his family after an incredible 8-day ordeal at sea. The man, who had been reported missing when he failed to return from a routine fishing expedition, was found alive and in remarkably good condition despite his extended time in the ocean. Search and rescue teams worked tirelessly throughout the week to locate the missing fisherman, coordinating maritime patrols and aerial surveillance across the coastal region. His discovery and safe recovery represents a testament to both human endurance and the dedicated efforts of the emergency response personnel who refused to abandon hope even as the days passed. The fisherman's emotional reunion with his relieved family members has provided a powerful reminder of the strength of community bonds and the importance of never giving up hope in the face of seemingly impossible circumstances. His remarkable survival story offers inspiration and hope to the broader Dajabon community and serves as a fitting conclusion to tonight's news coverage. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Cerise Fairfax, your host. I will see you the next video for the breaking news in the Dominican Republic. Please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button so I know that you enjoy this newscast. And please check me out on this platform on other YouTube channels. I have a true crime channel, which is called Fairfax Files. I have an entertainment channel, which is called Sister Cerise. Thank you so much for joining. Please be good to yourself out there. You deserve it. And remember, tomorrow is not promised. So make the best of today. God bless.